The concept of time travel had always been a tantalizing notion for Dr. Evelyn Chase. She spent countless nights poring over her research, hoping to unlock the secrets of the universe. It was a cold, windy evening when Evelyn finally made a breakthrough. Her heart raced as she scribbled down the last of her equations. She had done it. She had devised a method to travel through time. Evelyn knew the risks, but the thrill of discovery and the possibility of changing the course of humanity's history were too much to resist. She gathered her equipment, her mind buzzing with anticipation, and set out to test her theory. In her lab, Evelyn activated the device. A flash of light enveloped her, and when it faded, she found herself in a bustling market square. The air smelled of spices, and people bartered for goods, oblivious to the stranger who had stepped out of the temporal vortex. Evelyn navigated through the crowd, her curiosity piqued by the strange artifacts and attire. She was in Renaissance Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance. The sight filled her with wonder and excitement. As she explored, she stumbled upon a young artist working on a portrait. He looked up, startled, but the man's eyes widened with recognition. He was none other than Leonardo da Vinci. Evelyn's heart raced as she approached him, eager to make history. "Maestro da Vinci," she said, her voice trembling slightly. "I am a scholar from the future, and I am here to learn from you." The artist looked at her with a mixture of fear and intrigue. After a moment of contemplation, he nodded, gesturing for her to follow him. Inside his studio, Da Vinci greeted her with a warm smile. He admired her curiosity and eagerness to learn. They spent hours discussing art, science, and philosophy, with Evelyn eagerly absorbing the knowledge of the great mind. Inspired by their conversations, Evelyn asked if she could sketch a portrait of herself, hoping to capture the essence of the Renaissance woman she had met. Leonardo agreed, and she began to paint. As she worked, Evelyn couldn't help but marvel at the genius before her. She asked Da Vinci about his ideas on time travel, but the artist simply smiled, shaking his head in amusement. "Time is a river," he said, "and we are but boats adrift upon its surface." Evelyn understood his metaphor, but she couldn't shake the feeling that she had stumbled upon a piece of the past that could change the future. She knew that her knowledge of the future could greatly influence Da Vinci's work, but she also knew that revealing too much could alter the course of history. Days turned into weeks as Evelyn explored the Renaissance, learning from Leonardo and immersing herself in the culture. She carefully documented everything she saw and learned, making sure to preserve the authenticity of the past. One evening, as the sun set over Florence, Leonardo da Vinci took Evelyn by the hand. "I believe it's time for you to return to your own time," he said, his eyes filled with kindness. Evelyn nodded, realizing that it was time to say goodbye. She had learned so much from the great thinker, and she knew that her knowledge would forever be a part of him. As she activated the device to return to her time, Evelyn couldn't help but feel a sense of loss. She had made history, but she would never forget the extraordinary woman who had changed the course of the Renaissance. Evelyn returned to her present, her mind buzzing with the memories of her time-traveling adventure. She knew that her experience with Leonardo da Vinci would forever be a part of her, a reminder of the power of time and the importance of preserving the past. And so, Dr. Evelyn Chase continued her work, forever changed by her journey to the Renaissance. She knew that time travel was a dangerous path, but she also knew that the pursuit of knowledge was a journey worth taking.